The fact that earlier today,
Your bug expertise is in question because you said when there's a big rain,
Yeah.
the termites come out at night.
Yeah.
So you're expecting the termites tonight.
the termites will come out tonight.
We were having a big debate
Everyone's
about this.
gonna call me
Yes.
on it if I'm wrong, but the termites will come out. They
we're
will
gonna have to
fly
see.
and they will swarm tonight.
We got some good, it wasn't really
Yeah.
flooding rains, but we got some big soaking rains really everywhere today, but it was all early. So the rest of this afternoon and evening, we're clearing out. Sunshine, as you just saw from our camera, and temperatures were kept out of the 90s because we got that cloud and raininess early enough in the day. 88 now is our current reading, dew point 76, so it still feels like 99. Can't get rid of the humidity, unfortunately, this time of year, but when the sun comes back out, those temperatures do start to spike. Now, our high when the data came out was 88. That was at 8:45 this morning. Then the rainfall knocked temperatures into the 70s, and as we just saw, temperatures have since rebounded back up to 88. It'll be interesting to see if we're able to maybe get up to 89 or even 90 in the next hour before the sun starts to set. Here's all that early morning cloud cover and rainfall. In the last several hours, we've really seen most of those clouds dissipate and certainly all dry now on radar. After some decent soaking rains, we did pick up an inch of rain at Kenner and then about 1 to 2+ inches across parts of or much of the metro area. 90 degrees now at Laplace. Again, most of the day today we've been in the 70s and 80s, so at least with the clouds and rain, it does help to keep our temperatures down, but as the sun has come back out, now we're starting to see those temperatures rebound. And with the dew points in the 70s, it's going to feel a whole lot hotter. Now, the next several days, including going into next week, I think we're going to see better than just the normal kind of summertime pop-up shower variety through next week, or at least through the start of next week because of some instability in the atmosphere. And we'll talk more about that in a moment. Hotter and drier late next week and going into the following weekend. So next weekend right now looking to be hot and mostly dry. Good news is we remain quiet out in the tropics. We'll take a more detailed look at the tropics in a moment. Here's this upper level low. This is what was positioned more over North Texas and the Central Plains yesterday. As that system is still moving to the east, it keeps us on the wetter side of the upper energy. And that's what we're showing you in this graphic here. The red coloring is instability in the atmosphere, kind of the triggering mechanism for rainfall. Doesn't guarantee rain, but it does show you where it's more likely. And we're going to find ourselves kind of with this instability in place over the next several days. Even as this trough moves out, another upper trough kind of settles in for early next week, and then another one as we get toward Wednesday and Thursday. Although by Thursday and Friday, we're also going to start to see some upper ridging building in, so I do think that will start decreasing our rain chances. But the point is, through at least Tuesday to Wednesday, the upper pattern will keep at least more favorable for better rain chances. More than just the pop-up 30-40%, more like 50-60% in the coming days. Complex of storms out over southwest Louisiana and East Texas winding down, and as we mentioned, our rainfall is now gone. During the day tomorrow, we should start out relatively dry with maybe more sunshine. That would allow us to get into the low 90s. Then as we get into the afternoon and with more daytime heating, showers and thunderstorms bubbling up, but I do think they'll be wrapping by the mid-evening hour, 6-7 o'clock. So Saturday night, drying out, and kind of a repeat as we head into our Sunday as well. Now, out in the tropics, we are not expecting any development in the Atlantic Basin through the next 7 days. Where we do have and have had more activity is in the Eastern Pacific. Believe it or not, they are already at the D storm in the East Pacific. But where we tend to see development early in the season is around Central America. And this is something I was mentioning yesterday. There is the possibility, while low, for some development going into next weekend and possibly early the following week. The model's not in perfect agreement with what does try and develop, but they are indicating at least kind of a slug of moisture moving from the Bay of Campeche, Western Gulf, and into either Mexico or Texas. The upper pattern, I'd mentioned that upper high, that is a pattern which is going to keep whatever does try and form in this area well off to our west. So even if something does try and form, again, not till next weekend, it would stay well away from us. About a 70% chance of rain during the day tomorrow and 60% for Sunday. Not complete washout, but definitely better than normal chances of rain. And about a 50% chance Monday through Wednesday. Those chances, though, will start to drop off later into next week.